Have you ever thought about how much difference a single dollar can make? It may seem insignificant, a mere drop in the ocean. But consider this. If every person in the world were to donate just $1, we'd amass a staggering sum of over $8 billion. Just imagine the magnitude of change that such a sum could bring about. This isn't about one person making a monumental contribution, but about all of us chipping in what might seem like a small, inconsequential amount. It's about the power of collective action, the strength of unity, and the profound impact of everyone pulling together for a cause. This is the power of a dollar, a symbol of our shared commitment to making a difference, one small step at a time. And as we pool our resources, we realize that each dollar is a building block, a stepping stone towards achieving our shared objectives. With everyone's support, we can make a significant impact. The Bible has much to say about the importance of generosity and kindness. When we delve into scriptures, we find numerous passages that underscore the significance of giving. Such instances serve as a compass, guiding us on how we can live a life of service and compassion. Consider Galatians 6:2, which urges us to carry each other's burdens. In doing so, we fulfill the law of Christ. This verse compels us to step out of our comfort zones, to lend a hand to those struggling under the weight of their problems. And then there's Proverbs 19:17, a poignant reminder that whoever is kind to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will reward them for what they have done. This verse nudges us to see beyond ourselves, to extend kindness to those less fortunate, with the assurance that our acts of goodwill do not go unnoticed. Matthew 25:40 echoes a similar sentiment. The king will reply, "Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." Here, we are reminded that our actions towards those in need are a direct reflection of our love for Christ. In Luke 6:38, we're encouraged to give, with the promise that it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. This verse assures us that generosity begets generosity. James 1:27 defines pure and faultless religion as looking after orphans and widows in their distress, while Proverbs 28:27 promises that those who give to the poor will lack nothing. These verses inspire us to care for society's most vulnerable. Finally, 1 John 3:17-18 calls us to love not just with words or speech, but with actions and in truth. This, truly, is the essence of giving. By serving others and extending a helping hand, we reflect the love of Christ and fulfill God's call to care for the vulnerable and marginalized in our society. So, how can you make a difference today? By stepping up and joining our volunteer team. Yes, you. We're inviting you to play a crucial role in our mission. By promoting our website, you're not just clicking buttons, you're helping us reach a global audience. Imagine if every person in the world donated just $1, we could raise over $8 billion. Those are not mere numbers, that's potential to make a significant impact on the cause we're advocating for. The beauty of this is, you don't have to move mountains to make a difference. Even the smallest pebble can create ripples in a vast ocean. By sharing our message, you're throwing that pebble, you're starting the ripple. In the grand scheme of things, it's a small action, but it's an action that counts. Remember, if everyone gives a little, together, we can do a lot. Remember, the power to make a difference lies in your hands. The simple act of extending a dollar can translate into a global movement, a ripple effect that can generate over $8 billion. This incredible sum can greatly help us in our mission to provide for those who need it the most. Our call to action is grounded in biblical teachings that emphasize the virtue of giving. Verses in Galatians, Proverbs, Matthew, Luke, James, Ephesians, and the first epistle of John all echo the same sentiment: to show love, compassion, and kindness, especially to those in need. By serving others, we reflect the love of Christ and fulfill God's call to care for the vulnerable and marginalized. Join us in this noble cause. Let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth. This video was made possible by Michael Hopkins, founder of Jehovah's House of Saints Homeless Mission. For more inspiring stories and messages, visit us at jehovahsaint.com.